Mouse Rebel News fans, as to be expected, the Kony 2012 reactionaries have appeared. They've left several comments in the comments section of the video. Nothing too much. In fact, there was much less of it than I was actually expecting because, well, this is a hipster-based revolution or movement or whatever the CIA has classified it as they were building it. We've now had a couple of days to see how things are starting to form and how people are starting to react to it. There has been some criticism of this movement in the media. Nothing serious, nothing that actually calls it into question, nothing that actually challenges it. In fact, as per usual, the only real challenging of it comes from the internet, particularly the YouTube community here. Us, not just myself, leftists, other rightists, libertarians have jumped on this saying it's a plot by big government to spend more money, which it is. It is a plot to spend more money on the military. It's also a plot to go to war to save capitalism, but then that's not real capitalism, but whatever. The point is, pretty much everybody from every spectrum is seeing this for what it is. Leftists, rightists, libertarians, socialists, communists, even, for example, Alex Jones. Even he knows that this is a scam. But, as per usual, Alex Jones' answer is, it's communism. It's socialists. Now, he said clearly in his own thing, the Obama deception, that eventually there was going to be a war in Uganda. Well, I mean, he was right. There's no denying that. But that's not really what's important. What's important is here that he does recognize that it is aggressions against China. Now, he does have the whole New World Order, this is a socialist, communist conspiracy thing, and as per usual. But the point is, even in his reactionary conspiracy theory mentality, he still does recognize that it is a scam. And to be perfectly honest, I would actually think less of him if he didn't realize it was a scam. But I think it's highly unlikely that he would have fallen for it. I don't think he would have fallen for it at all. But my problem here with all the other people that are against it, they're taking tremendously reactionary positions, and it's the same typical non-scientific BS where no analysis is done. Everybody just jumps on the usual great other as an excuse. White supremacists jump on it. Oh, it's a Jewish conspiracy to get us to go to war. Alex Jones. Oh, it's communists trying to get us to go to war for their profits because communists support big, massive amounts of personal wealth, while then claiming they take personal wealth away from people at the same time, never realizing the complete tremendous contradiction in their position. Libertarians are running around saying, oh, it's big government doing this and doing that and whatever. Now, aside from blaming all the various sources there could be for this situation that we're in, one group of people that we have not heard very much from is the pro-Kony 2012 people. Now, it's hard for them to really come out and make a criticism of the position that's against them because they can't just click a like button. Now, they have left some comments in the comments section regarding some of the criticisms that I made of the movement. Oh, it's just communist paranoia. Yeah, right. Just communist paranoia. The instant snap reaction everybody else has. Oh, it's just big government. Oh, it's Jews. Oh, it's socialists being behind it. But I'm not against it, but I'm not for it because I'm a socialist. It's just amazing how these things work out. One of the bigger criticisms that I did receive was that, oh, there's not enough information. You haven't told us, given a source for everything. One, I did mention Wikipedia. Now, I do abhor to use Wikipedia as a source because it's garbage, but they can be relied on one thing, to repeat whatever a government statistic is, because that can be verified very easily, and that is fact. Whatever the government said something is. They're just repeating what the government says. So that is a reliable thing. The Lord's Resistance Army, it did come out of a spiritual warfare group. That is a fact. Joseph Kony was raised very, very Christian. That is a fact. He has stated on numerous occasions, and that's you can easily find that in Google, that he wants to build a country based on the Ten Commandments. So he is a Christian extremist, with the killing and all. So that's not a conspiracy. That is not just something you say without providing a source. That is something that is a known fact that he himself has stated that he wants to do, is build an army to build a country based on the Ten Commandments. Now, the war in Iraq and the war in Afghanistan, they were both based on lies. They were both fraudulently claimed to have been associated with 9/11. The fictional Al-Qaeda was supposedly behind the 9/11, but the Taliban had nothing to do with that. The majority of the hijackers actually came from Saudi Arabia, but Saudi Arabia wasn't investigated. Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. Iraq had no weapons of mass destruction, so they're going around saying that, oh, you don't back it up. Well, actually, I would like to ask you, would you like to back up Iraq being behind 9/11, or Iraq having weapons of mass destruction? I don't know if maybe you just think that these wars just happen for humanitarian reasons, or people are just naturally violent, so they just automatically go to war. Right. More of the belief that hundreds of thousands of people just gather together in armored vehicles behind a $1 trillion war machine, fly overseas, and begin attacking a country. People are just naturally violent. That just happens. No. There are violent conflicts between individuals that do just happen. But $1 trillion wars, they don't just happen. So what I would like to say to those people saying, oh, you can't back any of that up, I would like you to back up where the money for this organization has gone. I would like you to back up that the guy is not promoting an aggressive foreign policy, because he is. I mean, the photos of him with the guns, some other statements that I've heard by him certainly seem to verify that. Come on, show where it's coming from. No one's going to do it. The man is, in my opinion, a fraud. This whole movement is a complete fraud. And people from every spectrum can see that. Left, right, libertarians, anarcho-capitalists, actual capitalists, communists, socialists, anarchists. We all know this is a fraud. It doesn't even matter where you are on the political scale. People from all over the political scale know what a lie this is. And for that one person to sit there and say, oh, that's naive, communist paranoia. No, my friend, you are the one who is naive, as you are the one taking it at face value. With the nice little hipster appearance, the clean-cut white boy who's non-threatening. You're the one who is naive. Not me. Because I am the one who is not falling for it.